Hi everybody, here we've got the back nine. We've got a minus 15, but close on quite a few others as well. Bear in mind, if you're looking at the app, the wind directions shown on the back nine are incorrect on some holes, but here we do have, of course, the correct tournament wind. So we have tailwind on hole 10. I'm going to play with the rock because of the accuracy and also the good ball guide. So I'm setting up at max with the rock level 8. Going with 2.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Adjustment max plus 10. I did try sending it here with extra mile 8 and a berserker, but did not have enough wind strength or top spin to roll through the rough, so I would suggest the layup option here. And we've got a close attempt with the grizzly for the eagle, which with a tweak is going to be in more or less every single time if you adjust and hit perfect. So here we go, finding min. Then I'm going to push up some rings here, about 7 or 8 rings, and then going to go with just under 2 bars of backspin, but we did need a little bit more. That's the issue with this. Then going to adjust close to minimum distance plus 10% elevation. I'm not quite at min, so I believe I add 0.1 or 0.2 here. Min plus 10. And then hit perfect. And then you just see here, could do with a little less pace, but maybe a little bit more adjustment required. Hole 2, tailwind with a little, well, crosswind with a little bit of tailwind here. I would like to suggest here, don't go with as much top spin as me. I went with just under 4 bars here, and we are a little bit close to the rough for comfort, so I reckon 3.5 might be a little bit safer here. Max plus 10 is the adjustment. I'm going with 2 bars of side spin to the right, and then also going with a little bit of right curl as well. But just go easy on the top spin. I felt it was a bit too hot here, and you can sometimes get an extra roll here which would take you into the rough. So 3.5 rather than 4 I think would be a safer amount, to be honest. As you can see, I don't really want to be that close. But from there, a very manageable eagle attempt here, well, albatross attempt, very, very slim chance, but a very safe eagle nonetheless. A little bit of backspin, 1 bar side spin to the left, max distance plus 20 is the adjustment here. Big dog or cataclysm needed, 180 yard wood club. And hit perfect. We're not too far away here, maybe just add a little bit of left spin if you'd like. But look, we bounce over there nicely. Very good speed. If we had a bit more left spin, might have been closer to the alba. Hole 12, cross tailwind. So going with the sniper, same setup as before here. Blue ring, touching the rough. Plus 3 with the sniper 10. Plus 5, obviously, if you have sniper 9 with the katana. If you have sniper 8, you can still set this up, but you'd need a titan because you want to set up at plus 9. Which is not possible with the power 2 ball. So if you are playing sniper level 8, then stick a titan on for this one. 3.5 backspin, and I go with 2 bars side spin to the right, and I adjust this one max plus 15. Max plus 15. And we get this one close. The problem here with this wind is that obviously different strengths of wind are going to give you more push, so it's one of those where we may need to tweak the top spin, the side spin, depending how much wind we have, but a nice speed nonetheless. Hole 13, I'm going to show you an aggressive option here. Obviously you can bounce over with a power 3 ball if you wish, but I do feel if you've got extra mile 8 or APOC 4+, we need to try and get to green here. So 6 bars of top spin, 1 bar side spin left, stretching out, adjusting max plus 10, pushing up back to max, going with some left curl, and we will need some overpower as well. 4 rings. 7.8, 7.9 wind is good here, 8 is even better. If you're having a low wind though, you may need to go full overpower because you can have less carry. Could have gone with a bit more left curl, but we're very, very safe there for a very easy wedge for the eagle. 14, another rough bump here, and the problem I have here is I don't have enough topspin on the ball. So I would suggest to go with 4 bars of topspin. So it's basically the same adjustment as the front 9, 4 top, 3 right. And the adjustment I go with here is medium distance -10. The issue why we need more topspin is obviously we're going to drop down into the sand, which means we are adjusting to a lower point. So I think a little bit more topspin, or if you want to, you could try correcting it with a pull angle. But next time I play this, I'm going to try 4 topspin, 3 bars right spin. Perfect away. Bounce is okay, but look at that, just lacking a bit of pace. Maybe missing to the right. Perhaps we just need to take 0.1 off as well. Hole 15, you can make this drive with a Titan, but you will need max overpower. I'm going to take the chicken easy option here with the Zerka and the Thor's Hammer 5. Half a bar of backspin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Adjust max plus 20 and then push up to max after we adjust. Obviously, if you are going with the Zerka like me, then you don't need as much overpower as Titan. So Titan, I would go max. But with the Zerk here, I'm barely going 1 ring, if that. Perfect away. And we want to just check the ball up before the bunker on the right. And this is ideal. The thing I like with the Berserker though here is that you can get a better shot with the Grizzly. And we're going to see an Albatross here at max distance. Now I don't need any spin. Obviously if you've got a shorter drive you may need a little bit of top spin. But I'm playing this max plus 10. No spin, leave the ball guide short because obviously there is tailwind as well. So max 10 with the Grizzly. And that's what I like about the Berserker. Okay, we could have pushed the drive a bit more, you know, with the Titan. But we've got a good chance here, and even with Titan on, you've got a great chance of dropping this one, which we do here very nicely, straight a pin for an Albatross. Hole 16, really nasty wind angle here. I had 3 goes at this. This is the best attempt, but it's a pretty close one, I must say. 3 backspin, 2 left spin, and I adjust here medium distance plus 35. But this is nasty. I would say if you have a high wind and you've got Kingmakers to spare, then put a Kingmaker on. This was, as I said, my 3rd attempt, and it was my closest attempt. I thought we'd got it in, but sadly not. But we're very close, and just to get within a yard of the pin on this hole is fine for me. Bounce where we want to, though. Look at this, just turned at the last second there, so very, very, very close indeed. So that was mid plus 35. Hole 17, again, we've got to go aggressive in this wind, so it's Berserker time and extra mile level 8 here. And 6 bars of top spin. You can go with a bit of right spin here if you want. Just have a look at the result that I have here. We are lucky to get this one on the green. It rolls through the rough on the left. But I stretch out, I just max plus 10, and then I'm obviously pushing up to max after I adjust, and we still need some overpower here. So I go with 3 rings. But I would try, honestly, half a bar of right spin, or maybe a little counter curl to the right, because the wind is pushing us left. But have a look at this one, it comes in beautifully, with a perfect. Bounces over there very nicely, just rolls through the edge of the rough. But look at the line here. Look at the line. Very easy eagle putt to be had on 17. And finally, hole 18. I did try this with a Titan and an extra mile 8. I barely made it over the rough with a perfect. So I would honestly suggest a Berserker here if you can. 6 top spin, 2 bars right spin, no move target, just max plus 10. Can't push up to max. If you have any slight tailwind, you might be able to, but I couldn't. And I'm going with 4 rings of overpower here. You could push it a bit harder if you want. And I'm going with half a ball of curl to the right. Do need to push this a little bit harder though. I would suggest another ring of overpower if you can. Obviously Thor's Hammer is nice because you've got good accuracy. Extra mile you're going to struggle a little bit with bad great balls left or right. So if you do have Thor's Hammer and a Zerka, go with that for the accuracy. nasty second shot here. If you can't attempt the rough bump, then obviously just play a containing shot bouncing up from the right. But I give it a go. I play this one max 0. 1 bar a top spin, just getting the ball guide through the hole. But the adjust is a bit awkward. Needed a little bit of overpower on this one, and also sadly finished with a great ball, so we couldn't really test this shot. So I think you're not going to see that many albatrosses on this hole due to the wind angle. But you know, you've got a chance at it anyway. Bit of overpower, but sadly we did hit great, so this is going to miss to the left. Good luck if you're playing pro. Remember, be careful with the wind arrows. Look at the charts on the channel and the Facebook group. And good luck. See you soon. Bye for now.